Hey everybody, it's Jen. I just woke up. I almost never do vlogs when I just woke up, but so red eyes, yeah. I don't get very much quiet time right now with my 3 kids, so you can tell one's already awake, so he gets up earlier and earlier. He's growing up. So anyway, wanted to tell y'all I started around. I am on VLCD5 now. This is my 10th round. Can't believe it. Like many other Hcg veterans, I have stopped pretty much officially counting rounds, I guess, and this one has a name. I'm calling this one my Keto round. I've been attempting to do a ketogenic diet while trying to maintain. I've vlogged about it before, but the last 6 or 7 or so months in my life have been a pretty big change. So the first 3 months of it, well, I finished my last round in August, and I weighed 182. Yeah, 182. That was my LIW, and then the big change occurred, and we moved and sold our house and yada yada, and for the first 3 months we took a big road trip, and I proceeded to gain a lot of weight. So when I started this round, I was 212, and then after loading I was 215.8, and today I am, well, yesterday, after 2 VLCDs, no, 3, after 3, I was back down exactly to the 212 preload weight, and today I am 210.6. So, not the greatest round beginning, but this was also the first time I ever clean loaded. I didn't have any carbs in my loading. So, matter of fact, on the morning of VLCD1, I was still in ketosis, and I have a blood meter now, blood ketone meter, and it was 0.3, which is not wonderful ketosis, but it is ketosis. I did have a salad on Easter that my mother-in-law made that had blueberries and strawberries in it, and lettuce and walnuts, and I made and goat cheese. The first time I ever had goat cheese. I didn't know it was like cream cheese. Actually, it was pretty good. And I made a sugar-free poppy seed dressing from gnaw.com, Linda's website, GENAW.com, and I used MCT oil, and I believe I used Easy Sweets, but you could use stevia easily. It is a simple recipe. It was very good too. And that salad was good, and I sort of ate 2 helpings, so maybe I went over on my blueberries, because my blood sugar was 103. For someone in ketosis, I mean, 100 is the top mark of a normal person on the chart for fasting blood glucose. Not after meals, but fasting overnight. And it had been like 12 hours since I'd eaten anything. So I was really surprised. You know, I was new to the meter, and I'd only ever seen one more fasting glucose with this meter, you know, from recent time, and it was 100, so I was kind of concerned. 100 and 103 is not really stellar. Anyway, so I was kind of concerned about that. Well, after VLCD 1, I don't know, I lost a little over a pound, I think, but my blood sugar went down to 84, I believe. I have a book here. I'll tell you straight. It went down to 84, and my ketones had gone up to 1.0. And then on the next day, my glucose had gone down to 74, and my ketones had gone up to 1.5, and technically that's where, I know over 0.5 is ketosis, you know, nutritional ketosis, but they like to see 1.5 and higher. One person yesterday told me you want to see it 2.8 and higher, and I thought that was kind of ridiculous, but anyway. And then yesterday morning, I didn't take my glucose anymore. There's no way it's up after, what I'm eating on VLCDs. And the strips are, like, pricey, especially the ketone ones. But anyway, I did take the ketone reading, and I got to up to 2.3. So I was really happy, and I decided to skip. I'm only going higher. I'll probably take my ketone reading again tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know. I want to see how high it gets on Hcg, but nice to know in 4 or 5 VLCDs you could go from, 0.3 to 2.3. That's pretty quick. I didn't think it would go up that fast. So that's a new thing to play with, right? Ketones. I've been doing well. Another son's awake. Hi. I'm doing a vlog right now. That's Brendan back there, and Andy's coming down the hallway. Anyway, I wanted to tell you all about something that I made. Sometimes I like to drink my calories, and I've made a new sort of a breakfast shake thing. I have new protein powders. Chocolite. And this one happens to be banana flavored. Can't read the print in this dark. Banana cream. And then here's another one. And it's peanut butter. And I get them from netrition.com. And if you take half a scoop of each of those and unsweetened almond milk, a cup of that, and 3 drops of vanilla stevia, and then PB2. It's powdered peanut butter. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but it's really good in cooking with peanut butter. It enhances the peanut butter flavor. And then a scoop of ice. You could probably put a pinch of salt in it if you were worried about your salt. A lot of people try to go low salt, but I'm the opposite. I feel better with salt, and on ketogenic diets, you really whoosh a lot of water weight, and a lot of salt goes with it. If you get headaches and weak and stuff, have a cup of broth. It's probably going to show on your weight the next day, but you will feel better. Anyway, mix these all together, and it's a very good peanut butter banana breakfast shake. Or not even, you don't even have to call it breakfast. It's very close to, a real milkshake. Oh, and I also put 1/4 of a teaspoon of guar gum. You could use xanthan gum too. And all that does is make it thicker, but it's got the consistency almost of a milkshake with the ice and the guar gum. So, and I put it all in my Magic Bullet blender, and I do the ice last, and it makes exactly a whole Magic Bullet mug. So it's really good. That's my new thing. So I'm down to 210.6 today. I don't know if I mentioned that. So many stats. I'm doing all right. I'm hoping I can make this a pretty long round. I'm really, really not happy being above 200 again. And I'm sort of back to January 2012. So I've set myself back more than 2 years. Yeah. But for once, I'm starting a round that is an appropriate length of time between rounds. I mean, it was 7 months and something since my last round, so I wasn't really, my body wasn't deprived of anything. I was ready to go, so that's good. I don't usually wait that long because I never stabilize well, so I really can't wait that long. Anyway, I've figured out, and I've also now become happy on a P2 style diet, or a ketogenic diet. I've been upping my fat and eating less meat, and still watching my carbs, 20 or under in a day. I'm sure there are days I've gone up to 25. I need to do the ketogenic diet while actually charting on MyFitnessPal. Usually when P3 gets here, I just eat. I mean, I'm pretty good at it. I'm a low-carb veteran, but I need to be meticulous with it for a while and watch how many calories I eat. If I can manage to do that, I might actually stabilize in P3. But anyway, I'm happy now with a lifestyle of P3 foods. Every once in a while I want something that, you know I can't make exactly right, and especially limited edition things. You know, they come out with a limited edition, X treat, and it's only going to be here for 3 months, and it happens to be a flavor that I'd really, really like to try, that kind of thing. But on your day-to-day, food, I miss fried chicken. I'm going to have to, I know I can make that, but fried chicken's such a pain in the butt. Anyway, I've learned to make everything else just about, and I'm really happy on the P3 diet, so that's good. Always before, I was like, I wanted to introduce carbs back. I'm pretty sure I can mostly maintain a starch and sugar-free, non-existent way of living. So, anyway, I'm back, a little bit down. I'm not so happy being so high up in weight, but I'll get back. I'm going to see a size 16 clothes. You wait and see. I don't know why I'm not there yet, but I got a bulge around the midsection that I have never gotten rid of, and apparently it's going to be the last to go. So I no longer know if my goal is 170. It just does not seem that I can maintain in the 170s. I've seen it for like a whole 6 days or something, the 170s. I think I ended my best round, which wasn't my last one, ended up 178.2 or 0.8 or something. I was up to 180 within days, and I think I saw 177 for a day or 2 days, or maybe even 3, but my total time in the 170s is very, very short. So I kind of wish that didn't happen, because once you step foot into a new decade, you think you belong there. And I really am a 180s girl. I was in the lower 180s for a long time, and I need to count that as the lowest I've ever been. I really do, for my mental state. So my goal has always been, ever since I made it into Wonderland anyway, has always been 170, and I'd still like to get there, but kind of realized I was pretty happy at 180, so we'll see. I'm hoping to get down into the lower 190s and stay there this round, but every time I hope for something, I don't quite seem to make it, so maybe I shouldn't hope for it. Anyway, I will see y'all later. Bye.